They've been poisoning our black women. We got to talk about it.
A new study raises concerns about some hair extensions and wigs. The study was conducted by a scientist right here in Houston.
She says it found chemicals in hair products that could be bad for your health, and now she's pushing for change.
ABC 13's Kelvin Henry reports tonight.
A Houston researcher is a part of a team that tested dozens of hair care products and found that over 90% of them contained harmful chemicals. Now that is important because they say that the hair care industry is growing, and now some of those effects include birth defects and even cancer.
It's unfortunate that products like these are putting women's health at risk.
Research scientist Dr. Alicia Franklin says what she found during her research with the Silent Spring Institute is stunning.
In our recent study, we looked at the chemicals that were in hair extensions, so human hair, synthetic hair, and other types of hair, and what we found was that there were multiple hazardous chemicals.
Dr. Franklin says they found pesticides and flame retardants in the hair products. She says those products are linked to serious health problems.
These chemicals have been associated with things like cancer, again, reproductive harm, and birth defects.
When people have hair loss, whether it's for cancer, alopecia, lupus, burns, I provide hair restoration.
Hairstylist Crystal Mercier says she is cautious about the products that she uses.
Recently, I just came across something that shows how they make it, and it was ridiculous. It was shocking.
Dr. Franklin says she does not want to police the beauty decisions people make, but to hold the companies accountable. Experts say the wig and extensions market is expected to surpass $14 billion by 2028. As recently as last year, legislation co-sponsored by Houston Congresswoman Lizzie Fletcher aimed to place tighter regulations on cosmetic products. The bill is still pending. Experts say the industry is lightly regulated by the federal government, and why some states like California now require warnings on products that have harmful chemicals. ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darian Sutton has tips if you use hair extensions or wigs.
So number one, looking at the label is really important here. Experts advise look for labels like pre-treated or coated. Sometimes that can increase your risk of chemical exposure. And then stepping down your level of exposure. You can do that by washing your extensions beforehand. Sometimes that can reduce your risk.
Risk reduction that many health experts say will be a positive change for your health. Kelvin Henry, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Now, nobody can tell me that they didn't do this shit on purpose. Even the way the Asian folks look at y'all when y'all go into those stores to purchase y'all bundle. I bet they secretly know what the hell they were doing. But I'm not even going to make it just a black woman thing. I think they did it to all of our hair products. Even men back in the days with Jerry curls, perms, Snoop. I think hair product was a weapon that we didn't know was actually deteriorating our brain. And I've said this a few times in some of my videos where Mad Hatter disease came from back in the days where they were putting mercury into hats and it was getting the workers sick. The next thing you know, people who wore the hats, they were getting sick too. So if you ask me, I think Mad Hatter disease was a light bulb.
They treated soft animal fur using a chemical solution to shape and strengthen it, then dried and pressed it into structured forms. The result was a smooth, high-quality felt used to make hats, which people wore as a symbol of style and status. It became a respected craft, and hat makers worked with the material every day. But slowly, those craftsmen began to change. Their hands started trembling, their speech became unclear, and their behavior grew unstable. At first, no one suspected the process itself, but as more workers showed the same symptoms, the truth slowly came out. The chemical used in treating the fur contained mercury, and the craft that once defined elegance and skill became known for causing a condition later associated with the phrase Mad Hatter syndrome, caused by mercury-treated felt hats.
So make sure you think twice before you go put that wig or them extensions in your hair, or even that perm. Because I don't know, me personally, I think the term angry black woman was something that they knew they were creating. Poison our women and then call them angry.